Welcome in, everyone. Yep, it is Free Mini Monday. If any subscribers would like a free mini, just let me know in the comments. Okay, got you on the list, Alicia. And here is your mini. Okay, hope this helps, Alicia. Alrighty, let me make sure I get everybody else. Thanks, Marlena. Okay, 1 minute while I write down everyone on the list. Oh, Sherry Neal, thank you. Thank you, Sibby. Marlena, can you comment so I know you're here? I did get your payment. And Danielle, thank you for the heart me. Melina, thank you. Danielle, yes, I got you on the list. Alrighty, let me get my cards down here. Okay, so we'll do the card first. Okay, I just kind of put my hand down there and pulled out whichever deck was there. And so I pulled out the chakra affirmations one. And the card that I've pulled is personal boundaries, which is related to the solar plexus chakra, as well as choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and expressing your authenticity. I'm definitely feeling your spirit guides want you to make sure that you are setting personal boundaries and really taking that seriously. Don't just let people cross the boundary. And what I'm about to say goes for everyone. When it comes to boundaries, when you set a boundary, it is not just you telling someone, hey, don't do this. What you also are saying and doing is saying that if you do this, I will do this. So like if somebody continues to be toxic, you tell them, if you don't stop being toxic, I will cut you off. You will no longer have access to me. I will delete your phone number. I'll block your phone number. I'll block you on social media. You will have no access to me. If in a conversation someone is being very toxic and hurtful, a boundary would be to say or tell them, if you don't stop talking like that, I'm ending the conversation and leaving. And then if they don't, you then leave the conversation. Don't expect people to just listen to you. You have to actively act on what you say the consequence is going to be. And that's in the idea of what your spirit guides want to make sure you're doing, Marlena, is that you're actively doing what you say you're going to do if someone crosses the boundary. Because if, and this also goes for everybody, if you're not doing that, it tells everyone that you're not serious about your boundaries and that they can just do whatever they want, and it doesn't matter because you will still allow them to do whatever they want. Glad to help. Thank you for subscribing, Nick. All right, let's go ahead and do your session. Yeah, we can do that. And Nick, we will add you. Okay. I feel ya, yeah, it can be kind of hard to really do or like work through anything in your mind when you're overwhelmed. So it is definitely important that when you're overwhelmed to make sure that you are keeping your boundaries and, you know, for your own mental health, keeping everybody out who's not gonna respect your boundaries. Whew. I got a new, thanks, Rain. I got a new lip plumping serum and it burns like I've literally been burnt. Like, goodness me. Thank you, Nick. He's annoying, the negativity? What do you mean? Oh. Well, it's very good of you for noticing that right off the bat. You do want to make sure, because some people will respect boundaries, you just got to give them the chance for that. But some people won't respect a boundary unless they know you're going to do something. So in order for that, you do have to do something before they're like, oh, okay, then seriously, I won't do that. I don't know why, but it's just like some people, like, they don't take it seriously unless you do, if that makes sense. So with some people, like, it may seem like they're just disrespectful of boundaries and they don't care, but it's just kind of like a man ADHD kind of thing to not take something seriously if you don't. Also, it could be the principle of, you know how with kids, like, you'll tell them the pot is hot, don't touch it, but they still touch it. But because they got burnt one time, they literally never touch anything hot ever again. It only took the one time. Thank you, Sarah Bell. And Sherry Neal, thank you. All right, well, let's make sure you're grounded. And we've got that piece of the here and the now. Sarah Bell will add you to the list. Thank you, Sherry Neal. Yeah, Spirit Guide says set boundaries and stick to them. Thank you, Rain and Sarah Bell, Marlena, Danielle, thank you. Yeah, I totally understand that. When my husband and I were first married, if I was afraid of sounding mean or just afraid of like talking about something in general, I would talk in my kitty cat voice, the voice that I talk to my cat in, you know what I mean? Like the voice you use that you talk to your pets. And so I just started talking to my husband in that voice saying, you know, I'm really nervous about talking about this subject, but it makes me less nervous to talk as if I'm talking to my cat. And it made it much easier for me to talk to him, but it also made an environment of silliness that allowed him to approach the subject with much less like defensiveness. I don't have to do that anymore, but I do know that when it comes to men in general, you have to make it clear that this is something serious that you're talking about. So like before you talk about it, be like, hey, this is serious. If you seriously do not listen to this, it is a problem. It is a problem big enough to where I am 50-50 on leaving you, or I am 70-30 on leaving you. Because otherwise, men have kind of been socialized, at least in Western society, to not take women seriously when they're upset. They just see it as, oh, they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Once they're off their period, they'll feel better. So you have to make it like extremely clear to men that this is what will happen if they don't listen to this. And if you can tell they're not taking it seriously, also have a boundary of if I think you're not taking it seriously right now, then something's gonna happen. Yeah. Some men will not think that you're serious unless you're yelling at them and threatening to divorce them, because otherwise they think that if it's not something that you would divorce them over, that they don't have to do it. So it might seem harsh to be like, hey, if you're not nice to me, I'm going to divorce you. But a lot of men seriously just don't get that it is literally necessary. And, you know, once they do get it, that, oh, this actually is serious. Like, if I don't do this, I am gonna be having a divorce situation. And, you know, like, or in a relationship, you know, that you're gonna leave them in the relationship. Thanks, Imperial. And thank you for the rose, John. Let's bring some bringing some confidence to your solar plexus chakra. Thank you, Steph. If me and my husband had not been Mormon the majority of our marriage, I would have divorced him. But because I was Mormon and I had the idea in my mind that, like, when you get married and if they're not, like, abusing you, because, like, you know, my husband wasn't abusing me. He was just being very aloof and uncaring. You know, I would have left him if I wasn't Mormon, but it was when I was leaving Mormonism that I finally understood that, you know, what he doesn't understand because of strict Christianity upbringing and then Mormonism and stuff. So it's actually interesting how leaving the church, like, brought us closer together because we learned how to communicate and that it was important. I know it's not like that for some people because their partner, I don't know, there's a lot of different reasons, but there's a lot of learning and growing as a person that you don't realize you never did growing up in some kind of strict Christian religion because you simply obeyed what the authorities said. You weren't doing any thinking, you weren't doing any processing, so you weren't learning how to be an individual. It's pretty freaky. this one's good. Maybe. Nope. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Jessie. I think these two together are good. Thank you, Sarah Bell. Thanks, Imperial. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. Nice. Just released something big from the solar plexus. Tiger's Eye. But if you do Tiger's Eye together with Sodalite, it'll give you the confidence to communicate what you need to. So that's why I'm using them together here. I think so. You can Google it though. Google if you want crystals for confidence, which wrist should you wear it on? Because I know confidence is kind of like something you give off, but you want to feel confident, so you want to bring the energy in, which is the left hand. And then for communication, that's something that you would be doing outwardly. But either way, if you have these two together, this will, they'll amplify each other in a very good way. So in general, with the whole which wrist do you wear the crystal on, if it's a ring or a bracelet, if you want to feel the energy of the crystal, like if you want to feel more confident, that's the left hand, because you're bringing that energy into you for you to feel it. If you want to be beautiful, you want other people to see you as beautiful, you would wear those crystals on your right hand so that you are projecting that beauty so that other people are seeing that. It's like if you want other people to see you as confident, if that's something that you need, then it'd be on the right hand. But if you're the one that needs the confidence, you need to have it on the left hand. People that are like celebrities, or like you're doing public speaking, you are a manager or someone in a position of like a higher position of power, would probably be wearing crystals on their right hand or right wrist more so than the left, so that they can project the confidence and project the energy that they want people to describe them as, if that makes sense. So especially like with glamour magic, if you do something and you want to wear it on one wrist or the other, put it on the right one. Glamour is about having other people see you a certain way. Like, if you're trying to get a new job and you want the person interviewing you to see you as a potential candidate and to hire you, then you could wear the confidence on, or rather I should say, wear crystals on the right hand or right wrist that project an energy of reliability, of hardworking. Trustworthy is a big one. I would say trustworthiness would be like the most kind of important in an interview. You want them to see you as trustworthy, that they can trust hiring you, right? And don't just this goes for everyone, don't just get the crystal and then put it on either wrist. You need to, before you're wearing it, hold the crystal, whether it be a ring or a bracelet, hold it in your hand and just communicate with it as if it's a living thing. Just to be like, hey, crystal, I bought you because I want you to help me get a job. Make it so that I look like the type of person that would do the best at the job. Trustworthy, blah, 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 whatever, all these qualities. That's what I would like for you. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And then put it on. That way you're activating the energy to do what you want. Not that it isn't gonna do that without you activating it, but when you activating it, you're telling the specifics of why you want it. And that's important. Thank you, Chris. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely put intention in there, and you'll see a lot. It'll be more beneficial. Chris, yeah, we'll get you on the list. Alrighty, well, I hope this does help. Just do one last sweep in your aura. Okay. Alrighty, Sam, can you comment so I know you're here, Sam? Okay. Alright, here is your mini. You're welcome, Marlena. Selenite is fine. I don't like recommending water just because water, I mean, you like moon water is cool, but you know, selenite is fine. There are a lot of crystals that will over time dissolve in water. So if they're shiny, that shine will dissolve much easier on those crystals if it's in water. Oh yeah, moonlight is good, the midnight moonlight. Thanks, Gemini Soul. We'll get you on the list. Okay, I hope this helps, Sam. It doesn't really matter what type of moon it is. Obviously, if it's a new moon, aka no light coming from the moon, that would be the only moon that I would recommend that you not, because there needs to be light, right? Dr. Alexandra, can you comment so I know you're here, Dr. Alexandra? Yeah, you can cleanse with any kind of smoke, as in incense, sage, Palo Santo. Dr. Alexandra, can you comment so I know you're here? Thank you, Crocheted. Dr. Alexandra, if you're here, please comment. Danielle Stevens, if you're here, please comment. Hey, Danielle. Okay, here is your mini. Thank you, Gemini Soul. Thank you for following, Emily. And Jenna, thank you for following. Alrighty, hope this helps, Danielle. Universe Creations, if you're here, please comment. Universe Creations. Dr. Alexandra, if you're here, please comment. Yeah, Tiger's Eye and Sodalite is what I said, Marlena. Alrighty, Universe Creations, here is your mini. Thank you, Francis. Ooh, big release from the gut, nice. Okay. Hope that helps, Universe Creations. Okay, you're welcome. Dr. Alexandra, if you're here, please comment. Nick, if you're here, please comment. Dr. Alexandra or Nick, please comment if you're here. Hey, Nick. Thanks for the heart me, April. All right, here's your mini, Nick. If you're not a member of the team, feel free to join. Tap the yellow heart by my name. It's just 1 coin to join the team. Definitely a lot of weight on your shoulders. I'm gonna pull that out. Thanks, Marlena. Thank you, April. Okay, hope that helps, Nick. All right, Sherry Neal, it is your turn. If you could comment so I know you're ready for your session, Sherry Neal. Amber, thank you for following. Okay, here is your session, Sherry Neal. Thank you, Marlena. Thank you for following. Gatako. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Marlena. I love that Jester cat. Your body loves yellow energy right now, Sherry Neal. Crocheted, yeah, we'll get you on the list. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thanks so much for all the roses. Thank you, April and Chris. Thank you. Ooh, wow, that was a big release, Sherry Neal. Nice. Crochet, thank you. Alrighty, Rain. If you're here, please comment. Rain. Dr. Alexandra, if you're here, please comment. You're welcome. Rain, hey. Okay. All right, Rain, here is your mini. Thanks for purchasing an auto renewal subscription, Commander Hylia. Thank you. Have a good night, Marlena. Okay, Rain, this feels good. I'm going to keep putting this energy with Reiki through your Kundalini. It's giving me vibes of like when you deep clean your house. It's like a clean feeling and smell. Thank you, Crochet. It is Free Mini Monday for subscribers, so just please let us know in the comments if you'd like one. Yeah, we'll add you, Commander Hylia. Oh, oh, April, thank you so much for the butterfly. Thank you. I love those. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donuts, Crocheted. Thank you. Thank you, Crocheted, for the hat. Thank you. Thanks again, April, for the roses. Just kind of clearing out your aura with this as well. Thanks, April. Appreciate it. I love those OG, the classic gifts. But also, I love all the butterflies. Those new ones are so pretty. Whew. Ooh, nice. Feeling a big release from your solar plexus chakra. Okay, hope this helps. That was nice. By the way, when you do deep cleaning in your house, you do end up cleaning your own energy as well. Since we kind of associate feeling kind of yucky with the state of our home, we get rid of that yuckiness in our own aura when we clean our home, if that makes sense. Thank you, Rain. Okay, Sarah Bell, can you comment so I know you're here, Sarah Bell? Thanks for the necklaces, Crocheted. Thank you. Thank you, Rain. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Sarah Bell, there you are. Here's your mini. If anyone hasn't sent a heart me yet, I just need one more to get the goal. Thanks, Crocheted. Thanks so much. Tawny, thank you. And Jaynage, thank you. Thanks for helping me get that goal, you guys. Thank you. And thank you so much, everyone who sent extra gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Whew, there's something that's ready to come out from your heart chakra, so let me kind of pinpoint that. We'll get you on the list, Jaynage. Well, I've got 111 team members. Lucky number, you guys. Make a wish. cool. That is releasing. Nice. Okay, hope that helps. Imperial. If you're here, please comment. Imperial, Dr. Alexandra. If you're here, please comment. Imperial, Dr. Alexandra. If you're here, please comment. You're welcome. Hey, Imperial. Okay, here's your mini. Oh, Dr. Alexandra, hey, you'll be right after this one. Definitely working on the heart chakra. Thanks for the follow, Julietta. I'm trying to find what's going to be good for that block in your heart chakra. Having a hard time pinpointing the energy. Oh, wait. It feels like there's a lot of anger energy with this block. Yeah, obsidian. Obsidian is going to be good for that. It's like you haven't really fully grieved from whatever caused this anger block. Hey, Georgianne, we'll get you on the list. It definitely feels soothed much more by the obsidian here. It does feel better. Okay, hope that helps. Alrighty, Dr. Alexandra, can you comment so I know you're here, Dr. Alexandra? You're welcome. All right, Dr. Alexandra, here's your mini. Thank you, Sarah Bell. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice. Something from your throat chakra has been released. Kim, hey, yeah, we'll add you. Thanks, Celeste. If anybody wants a full session and you already got a excuse me, a mini, it's not going to hurt you to get a full one. Sometimes people ask me about that. Thank you, Celeste. Alrighty, I hope that helps, Dr. Alexandra. Ooh, excuse me. Chris, can you comment so I know you're here, Chris? You're welcome. Hey, Chris. All right, here is your mini. We'll add you to the list, Celeste. Alrighty, hope that helps. Gemini Soul, can you comment so I know you're here? Gemini Soul. Alrighty, here is your session. for subscribing, Lisbeth. And thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, the list is open. We're doing the free minis tonight for subscribers. If you want a full session, I'm doing those as well. I still offer it any day. It's if you tap the link in my bio and look at the top, you'll see that in the shop. That's okay. Thank you, Lovely, and thanks for following Tiana. Thank you, Sherry Neal. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I do. I always feel weird when I try to make like videos telling people what I offer. They always end up really awkward and I hate them, but I should do more videos just telling people what you can get from me. Okay, we'll get you on the list, Elizabeth. Yeah, I do offer those crystals now. I always forget to, I've been meaning to like put a note on my little stand here to just remind people, or to remind me to remind people that I do sell Reiki infused crystals to help you with a lot of different things. My favorite stuff is the Heal While You Sleep crystal sets. If there's anything you want to heal from, do it while you're sleeping. It's a lot easier. It's kind of a way to cheat through healing. I mean, it's not like you're cheating, but while you're sleeping, why not have some healing energy go into you while you're sleeping? I got the idea from when I came across some video. Lovely. That's a good question. Actually, Sherry No just posted the list. So there's maybe, is that 6 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in front of you. But so there, like, it was on a Facebook group where I was asking, like, is there anything that like I can do? Like, it was before I was into Reiki, actually. I was like, what can I do to help me not have nightmares and not feel like scared at night? And someone said, get amethyst and black tourmaline and put it under your pillow, and it helps to stave off nightmares and feeling scared while you're sleeping. And then when I got into Reiki, I was like, hey, that I bet you we can do a lot of other stuff with that. We can still get you on the list, Lovely, and Car, we can get you on the list. I recommend putting it in the corner of your pillowcase, so that way you're not, you do not need to be sleeping directly on top of it. It just needs to be near your head. So that's why I recommend in the pillowcase, so then it doesn't like get lost, you know? Because I had many times where I was searching for the crystal under my bed. No problem, Lovely. Ooh, feeling a big release, Gemini Soul. Alrighty. Looks like someone might have accidentally got their comment hidden. Alright, Gemini soul, hope this helps. Alrighty, Crocheted, can you comment so I know you're here? Crocheted, you're welcome. No problem. All right, then here is your mini. Thank you, April, for the April. Thank you. I love matching. Does anyone know if you have to like pay for making like a gift registry? I have my Amazon wish list, and I've been trying to find an alternative for Amazon since we're, you know, boycotting shit. And just now I just thought of, what if I could do, like, since it is like my birthday month, I could do a gift registry for somewhere, but where could that somewhere be? Like, what companies are we cool with, you guys? Oh, that's a good point. It used to be Kohl's, but they're not anymore because they rolled back on their DEI programs, or whatever you call it. I will think about it. But if anyone is cool with Amazon, I mean, there are some things that I literally just cannot find anywhere else, but I do still have my Amazon wish list pinned in the, when you tap on the link in my bio, you just gotta scroll down to find it. I could do Michael's. Does Michael's do that? They're a craft store, and I would love it if you guys like got me all kind of witchy and crafting supplies. That'd be so fun. Alrighty. hope that helps. It felt like you had some energy of pain crocheted, so I was sending a lot of pain relief energy, kind of nerve blocking. Hope that helps. Commander Hylia, can you comment so I know you're here? Commander Hylia. You're welcome, Crochet. Alrighty, here's your mini, Commander Hylia. Feeling like we need to do rose quartz and selenite together. But boy, does it feel good for you, Commander Hylia. Very interesting energy here. I need to take a trip to this store up near Salt Lake. It's called something trading. Not Oriental trading. I don't know why my brain went there. There's this old craft supplies catalog that my dad used to get when he worked as a art teacher, called Oriental Trading, because it was just all kind of stuff from China. But that's how he like got supplies for his art class. Oh wait, no, not Trading Joe's. It's a crystal store. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, I'm thinking of another one. The one I'm thinking of is the Dancing Crane. That's what it is. There's another one with trading in the name, but the Dancing Crane, I need to go back over there. If anyone lives in Utah, the Dancing Crane is a big store. It's like the biggest that I know of in Utah. Oh, Girl Scouts. I was in Girl Scouts. Thank you for subscribing, Raelynn. Appreciate it. Let us know if you'd like a free mini. We're doing free minis for subscribers every Monday. Alrighty, well, I hope this helps. Selenite and rose quartz. I don't know why, but it is the crystals for you right now. So if you want to know what you should be using, use those two right now. April, can you comment so I know you're here? I'm not sure if it's Earthbound Trading. I'm gonna have to Google it. April, oh, that is you, April. Here's your mini, April. Selenite and rose quartz. Rose quartz usually for heart chakra. I could definitely feel a lot of heaviness in your heart chakra. Selenite is very cleansing. I can't really explain it, but using them together, it just it was just what I was seeing for you. So it's just a really cleansing, but also like infusing love energy and healing you with love energy. April, can feel you releasing from your sacral chakra. You're welcome. Okay, hope this helps. Yeah, we'll get you on the list, Guy Divine. Nice. J Midge, can you comment so I know you're here, J Midge? Hey, J Midge, here is your mini. Raelynn, yes, we'll add you on the list. And Ashmash, we will add you. Thank you for the heart me. Okay. Hope that helps, J-Midge. Okay, Georgianne, can you comment so I know you're here, Georgianne? Sure, go ahead and just type your question. Georgianne, hey. All right. Here's your mini, Georgianne. I can sense spirit guides. I turn it on and then look for them. And like generally I can sense spirits. But not like where I can like not like a medium. Like I can't tell you who they are, like when they died and stuff like that. I can just generally sense that there's a spirit and what their like energy is like. Believe it or not, most spirits that people will see, like if you see a ghost and you keep seeing a ghost, or you see some scary spirit, most of the time it's your subconscious projecting your fears, trying to get you to heal from it. So it's a spiritual thing, but also with your subconscious, which I should guess maybe say is like your higher self, because your higher self is a subconscious part of yourself. Okay, it feels like you're going to be releasing, like, I can feel like there's a shift in the energy in your gut. So you're definitely releasing some stuff, but it may take a little bit of time to fully, like, release, if that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, it's going to keep slowly releasing until that is empty. One second while I write down the list. Okay. Oh, everybody has spirit guides. There is no such thing as someone not having spirit guides. And it's not that they're ghosts. A spirit guide is different than a ghost or like a spirit figure that you would see. Our spirit guides are not actually here. They're in like heaven or whatever you want to call it. They are overseeing our life, and they actively will do things in our life to help lead us on the right path. But they're not like physically or literally here with us. Sometimes they will physically come here to give us important messages if they need us to really feel their presence to get the message across. But spirit guides are not like following us around like a big group of ghosts like following us around. They're not actually here. They're watching from outside of the universe, if that makes sense. Okay, Kim Brink, can you comment so I know you're here? Kim Brink. Okay, all right, here is your mini. You're welcome, Jordan. And your spirit guides can be made up of your deceased relatives, your ancestors, angels, gods, any angels. You can even have demons on your spirit team that are specifically helping you. When I say demon, I mean not like a scary spirit. I mean like a being that is helping. But that you may, because you know, some people, if they believe that demons are helpful, then they would have demons on their spirit team doing helpful things for them. So your spirit team is made up of a lot of different people. Also, you can have like the Ascended Master Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, different Ascended Masters on your spirit team. You can have ancient wisdom of dragons on your spirit team. You can even have animals, other animals on your spirit team, or you know, other wise beings that are aliens. You know, think of like the different star seeds, you know. Your spirit team is made up of a conglomerate of a lot of different beings. I feel like you need, it's like I see yellow energy, Kim, but when I give you the yellow energy, it really feels like there's a lot of like jaw pain, like TMJ. You know how you get that like by the ears? Those muscles there. Makes me want to try and release it. Let me try the blue and the green. I mean, yellow, not green. Ooh, yeah, that feels really good. Ooh. Ooh. Some people will say that guardian angels are different from your spirit team, but your guardian angels are part of your spirit team. We all have a team of people, beings, and angels that are helping us in our life. So you can have one spirit guide that is trying to contact you, and that you feel like you're having like instances where you feel like you have a spirit that's watching you or that's with you. It's someone from your spirit team. You know, sometimes we do need that physical kind of feeling presence in order to kind of snap us out of feeling lonely or like we don't have help. Alrighty, hope that helps, Kim. So blue and yellow, if you are definitely really helpful for you right now. This is Sodalite, this is Golden Healer, These two together, I'm not sure why, but they just felt really good together for you. So if you want to put those together and work with it, Sodalite and Golden Healer. You are welcome. Alrighty, Celeste. Okay, Celeste, here's your mini. Gabby, yes, we can get you on the list. I'm gonna need to take a quick bathroom break right after this one, just so you guys know. This is garnet. Nice. Root and the heart chakra. More so the heart chakra though. Yeah, this is green aventurine. Still got a handful of people in front of you, Guy Divine. Alrighty, hope that helps, Celeste. Myra, can you comment so I know you're here, Myra? You're welcome. Myra, if you're here, please comment, Myra. Lisbeth, if you're here, please comment, Lisbeth. Myra, if either of you are here, please comment. Elizabeth, hey. Okay, and you had the manifestation boost. Is there anything specific that you want to manifest? And I don't have a subscriber price for the business protection cleanse. It's just for the regular Reiki session that there's a subscriber price. Or, I mean, for like a Reiki healing session. Having more confidence, comes to love, cool. And today is the... What's... And today is the... What's... Alrighty, here is the boosting of the manifestation chakra portion. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice. Feeling a release from the solar plexus chakra already. That is the chakra we manifest from. Oh, interesting. You know, our manifestation center is in the solar plexus chakra. When we're receiving energy from the universe as intuition, like that's coming through the crown chakra. It can also, your crown chakra being open can also just be an indicator that you're allowing your kundalini flow to be much more open. Okay, let's make sure clear out around the chakra. Did you have a question, Imperial? Okay, hope this helps, Elizabeth. Your manifestation request will stay on the grid for 33 days. Okay, is Myra here? Myra, if you're here, please comment. Car, if you're here, please comment. Myra, Car, please comment if you're here. And actually, let me go to the bathroom before I forget about it. I'll be right back. Quick bathroom break. had a handful of chocolate chips on my way back. Okay. Did Myra comment if they're here? Myra or Car, if you're here, can you please comment? Oh, Myra, hey. Okay, here is your mini. You are right after Car. I licked the lip gloss. It's not good. All right, Myra. I can say I officially do not recommend this Dr. Malaxin lip plump. It burns your mouth if it gets in your mouth. Burns. Not good. Thank you, James. Hope that helps, Myra. Alrighty, Car, can you comment so I know you're still here, Car? Excuse me. Hey, Car, here is your mini. If anybody purchased any other kind of session, let me know in the comments. Courageous Wolf Tarot, thank you for subscribing. Okay. Alrighty, hope that helps, Karkar. Lovely. Can you comment so I know you're here? Lovely. Lovely. If you're here, please comment. Lovely. Gaia Divine, if you're here, please comment. Thanks, Karkar. Oh, that's cool, Sherry Neil. Lovely Gaia Divine, if you're here, please comment. Lovely Gaia Divine. Raelynn, if you're here, please comment. Raelynn. Lovely Gaia Divine. Please comment if you're here. Lovely, Gaia Divine, Braylon, Ashmash, Gabby. If you're here, please comment. Lovely, Gaia Divine, Braylon, Ashmash, Gabby. Gabby. Here is your mini Gabby. Braylon, hey, get you right after. Ooh, nice heart chakra release, Gabby. Awesome. James, yes, we'll add you to the list, James. Whew, another big release. Awesome. Whew, that was a good one. I'm glad to help. Okay, Braylon, are you still here, Braylon? You're welcome, Gabby. Hey, Braylon. Here's your mini. Lovely Gaia Divine, if either of you are here, can you please comment? Lovely Gaia Divine. Please comment if you're here. Thanks for following, Ingrid. Ooh, feeling a big release from your gut. Okay. Hope this helps, Raelynn. Okay. Gaia Divine, if you're here, please comment. Gaia Divine, Ash Mash, please comment if you're here. You're welcome. Gaia Divine, Ash Mash, please comment if you're here. Here is your session, Ash Mash. Ooh, nice, feeling a big release, awesome. Alrighty, I hope that helps. Okay, Gaia Divine, if you're here, please comment. Gaia Divine, Courageous Tarot, James, please comment if you're here. Gaia Divine, Courageous Wolf Tarot. Gaia Divine, Courageous Wolf Tarot, comment if you're here, pretty please. Okay. Alrighty, here's your mini Courageous Wolf Tarot. Did you hear about how they brought back the dire wolf from lots of DNA samples? If anybody didn't know, science was able to bring back the dire wolf from extinction. It's been extinct since like 100 years ago. I know, yeah, I don't know if I like it. I asked the coin about it. If they keep it in a zoo, I'd feel fine, but you know, reintroducing a species that hasn't been seen in over 100 years, it just seems like that would really mess up the ecosystem. You know what I mean? And by the ecosystem, I mean like, you know, they would be kicking out other wolf packs and stuff, so I don't know. All right, well, here is your mini. Thanks so much for all the likes and shares, everybody, and for all the gifts. Thank you. Oh, cool. Glad to help you relax. Nice. Okay, hope this helps. Okay, James, Gaia Divine, if either of you are here, please comment. James, Gaia Divine, please comment if you're here. Hey, James, well, here is your mini. Thanks, Claudia. Alrighty, hope this helps, James. Gaia Divine, if you're here, please comment. Gaia Divine, Lovely. If either of you are here, please comment. Gaia Divine, Lovely. Please comment if you're here. Gaia Divine or Lovely, please comment if you're here. Courageous Wolf Tarot, please comment if you're here. Okay, let's go ahead and do your session. Yeah, the list is open for everything. Whew. Big release from your solar plexus chakra, Claudia. A 4 elements session for subscribers is $25. If you want to add a chakra scan, you can add the basic chakra scan for another 10, so that'd be 35 if that's what you want. If you want both. felt like I should use holy fire for you, and I like using the energy from this half of this crystal, because this half of this crystal has got these red streaks in it, if you can see, and it feels very fiery, almost kind of like lightning fire. Whereas the other side of this crystal is relaxing and like pain relieving. Oh, cool. Thank you, Mexi. I just saw that. We will get you on the list. You'll probably be right after this one. Every element has its own way of cleansing. It's very interesting. Fire is like a no bullshit cleansing, if that makes sense. Just, you know, sort of like the kill it with fire, kill it with fire. You know, you just immediately, let's get that shit out of here. Just burn it away. Whereas like water cleansing is much more of a relaxing type of experience. Not that it can't be relaxing with fire, but like much more relaxing with a water type, and more giving like a soothing kind of feeling. Cleansing with air, I would say, is quicker than water, but not as quick as fire cleansing. Cleansing with air is sort of like, let's blow away the negativity. We're not destroying the negativity, we're just like blowing it away. Let somebody else deal with it. And then earth cleansing is like this grounding cleansing. Like the earth sucks out the negativity. I actually did, I guess it wasn't really an experiment, but with I've talked about this before, with how like I go through these like cycles of feeling like I'm afraid. What if there is a ghost that could hurt me? What if there's a demon that could hurt me? What if they exist? What if they could hurt me? Because I grew up in a haunted house where shit did happen. So it's like I always go through these cycles of, for like a little short time, where it's like that fear is coming back. That is there something in the dark? Is there something in my closet? Is there something in the mirror, in the bathroom, under the bed? And it's like this weird irrational fear that just comes over me that'll be like there for like a week, every couple months. And this past week, it was there again. And I tried cleansing the way that I normally do, but the fear wouldn't go away. So I was like, well, I need to do something different. And so instead of anything else that I've done, I used the symbol for core earth as part of my divine earth healing system. I used the symbol for core earth to ground my house and to ground every corner in the house and everything in the house, all objects and people and my cats. So literally everything in my house and my house itself is grounded. And when I did that, it completely went away. The fear dispelled. I was able to sleep and not feel scared, and not have that feeling where like I gotta like really quickly get the light on in the bathroom. So from now on, I'm actually gonna use that symbol in my house cleansing and grounding instead of the Chokurei symbol, which is what I was using before. Yeah, I rooted everything. So, because just it feels more beneficial to use that symbol from now on, since it did work way better than Chokurei. Probably because it is just directly connected with the earth and rooting and grounding things in see, that was good. Yes, pretty freaky. I had to have a therapist told me it's not normal to have nightmares more than it's actually not, just like with headaches, it's not normal to have one headache per month. It's not normal to have one nightmare per month. Normal people do not experience nightmares ever. Maybe like once a year, but even once a year is a problem. Yeah, definitely glad that I mean, when I think about it, it wasn't so much the house. No, what am I trying to say? When I moved out of my parents' house, and like I realized, I wasn't having nightmares. I wasn't feeling scared. I could just walk around in pitch black and find my way through my house without any fear whatsoever. Wasn't afraid of the closets or anything. And my brother, when he came over to the house the first time, he's like, "Oh, there's a crawler in your closet. Did you know that?" And I was just like kind of like rolling my eyes, like, I don't even care if there is, because I don't feel that. But because he said that night, I had a nightmare about some evil presence in my room, but I didn't have any experiences after that dream. But it made me realize that my fear and the experiences that I had was probably because of the fear that I had in demons and evil spirits that was taught to me in Mormonism. Because in Mormonism, part of the belief is that you're literally taught there are demons and evil spirits that are around us all the time. And the more righteous you are, the more they attack you. I know there is one place in the Bible that alludes to something like that, but it's a very Mormon belief that the more righteous you are, the more demons attack you. But what's funny is that if you leave the church because of something, and maybe like I have told people like, about the house being haunted, and they're like, "Oh, you left the church because your house is haunted?" And it's like, well, you do believe that the more righteous you are, the more demons attack you. I was sick of that. They did not like that answer. That answer. Alrighty, well, I hope this has helped, Claudia. My parents were pretty toxic and yelling a lot. I do think that my parents were the ones bringing in the spirits, because my parents were just so toxic and narcissistic. There wasn't like a whole lot of physical abuse, but there was extreme verbal abuse and removing of privileges, and like literally like where they'll be like, "You're not allowed to drink anything until you do this," or "You're not allowed to eat until you do this." A lot of irrational stuff. But It's interesting how now that me and my siblings are adults, they've chilled out a lot. Maybe they're just old and tired, I don't know. Gaia Divine, hey! I did. I just finished a session, so I can do you right now, Gaia Divine. Here's your session, Gaia Divine. Yeah, Sherry, now my parents have chilled out a lot in terms of like the verbal abuse and stuff. But I think it's probably because they realized that as we grew up, we realized that they can't do that. We would talk back. And if they were to like take the TV out of our room, we would simply go and find where they put it and then put it back in our room. And they wouldn't realize that this had happened till like days later, because of how inconsistent they are with actually like enforcing their their rules. Although we never questioned anything until we were like mid-teens. So it probably was a shock to them that we would just go get the TV and put it back in our room. We grew balls. All right, Gaia Divine, let's clear out your aura. Looks like we're clearing out your solar plexus chakra, Gaia Divine. Ooh, nice. Feeling that release. Awesome. Nice. Hope that helps, Gaia Divine. You released a lot. Okay. Mexi Garita, can you comment so I know you're here? Mexi Garita. Yeah, I've got a it's thunder from the TV. I've got rain and thunder sounds. Since TikTok sub only live, they don't allow music. All right, Mexi, here is your session. I'm going to start with the chakra scan. Definitely feeling the heaviness in your chest. I can see that there's a block in your solar plexus chakra. It looks like that the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra are like really like kind of squishing together. Feel some heaviness in the throat chakra too. Yeah, looks like it's like a little bit of a block in the chakra, but mostly like cloudiness around the chakra. Also in the third eye and the crown, there's like a lot of cloudiness around it. Definitely a block between the third eye and the crown chakra. It actually feels really heavy there now that I'm concentrating on it. Almost like headache. Like it feels like it's giving you headaches. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Whenever there's physical pain, I like to use amethyst. Fluorite is good too, but I always find I'm drawn to amethyst to help dispel pain. So if you got any amethyst, you could put that on your forehead to help send some healing to get that pain situation unpainful. It feels like the source of the headaches may be the back of the neck, right where it meets with the skull. I don't know if you've tried putting an ice pack back there, right between the skull and the neck, in that spot. You could put the amethyst there too, because when I put the amethyst there, it feels like it's pulling back the pain, which indicates that that's the source of the headaches. Yeah, that's definitely the source back there. Gonna target that specific area. Smoky quartz works too. Not quite as good as the amethyst though. It's just a little bit slower moving than the amethyst. It is possible to have extremely tight muscles that would cause a headache, but that for you don't. So it doesn't really matter what situation your body is in. You can energetically control how it affects you symptom-wise. Depending on the person, it can be an easy thing to do or a hard thing to do. For some people, it's just like, oh, I get that. And then you can just yourself like dull the pain. For other people, it's like something that you kind of have to learn to do through different tricks. One of the tricks that I do is focusing on something else. Some people, when they focus on the pain, it dulls the pain. For others, when doing that makes it worse. So you have to focus on something else, which is why I'll recommend it, like having a soft blanket or, you know, focusing on some kind of relaxing activity. If nothing seems to be helping, like if it's like a migraine, obviously that's different. You know, you do need to treat a migraine with something really strong. And then if you do experience migraines, you know, make sure that you're taking preventative measures. I know there are different medications that you can take that prevent migraines. There's also Botox for migraines that overwhelmingly for all the people I know with migraines, that works the best. But not that you can't have any pain at any level dulled with Reiki. I think headaches is like one of the most common pain issues that people come to me for dulling, if that makes sense. Mixie will be my last session for tonight. Hopefully this helps. I'm just putting a ton of pain relieving energy with the amethyst in just the whole entire area there. Another thing that works, since headaches is basically muscle related, it's muscle tension. The muscles are tensing and then touching on nerves. An Epsom salt bath. I do those regularly, like at least once a week, if not 2, sometimes 3 times a week. But if you do that at least once a week, an Epsom salt bath, for any of you, you will see a great reduction in any kind of pain. I don't know why, but Epsom salt baths are like, it's like magic. I'm glad I found it. It does look like there is also a block between your root and sacral chakra. And since you've got these blocks that are in between chakras, that is an indication of a block in energy flow. Your spirit guides are saying this energy flow block, or the various energy flow blocks, are related to a belief that you have that there are reasons why you can't do something. And so that's blocking the energy flow in your body. It's important that we don't put like these emphatic labels on ourselves, aka I cannot do that because this, or there are these things blocking me from being able to do these things that I want to do. Don't put so much energy on things that are blocking you, because that just creates blocks in your own energy flow. Focus on the things that you can do that you can completely do, even if it is a level of a certain thing, you can only do it that certain level. That is a thing that you can do freely. Yeah, don't speak life into the blocks. That doesn't mean that you're not recognizing that there are certain things that do exist, but don't give them energy to make them stronger. Like, for instance, money is always like the easiest example. If you are, and not you in particular, I just mean this is an example for anyone. If you're always thinking to yourself, I cannot do this, because I don't have the money for it, because I'm broke, that, don't, like, stop saying that. Stop giving that recognition, because the more recognition you give it, the more the universe will manifest more reasons for you to not be able to afford to do things. It's important to give attention to the things that you do want. Even like for me right now, like I don't even know if me and my husband are going to be able to keep our house by the end of the year, just because of the economy. And, you know, in the inevitability of prices going up on everything. So instead of me saying, like, we can't afford this, I need to put my energy on, I can afford to pay my light bill, water bill, gas bill. You know, I am able to afford these basic needs. And instead of oh, I'm going to choose this bread because I can't afford this bread, instead say, I'm choosing this bread because I can afford it. That way you're telling the universe, oh, you can afford this, you can afford that. Let me give you more things you can afford. Let me manifest ways for you to be able to afford more. So I hope that makes sense. And that's actually kind of a really good way to approach, you know, whether or not you can or can't afford things. Instead of in your mind saying, you know, what, this is too expensive, that's too expensive, find something you can afford and then be like, yes, I can afford this today. I can afford this today. And that I can afford today. Today I can afford to pay my light bill. If you are waiting to pay a light bill because you can't afford it right now, don't say I can't afford it right now. Say I'm waiting till Thursday because on Thursday is when I can afford to pay the bill. So that you're saying I can afford at this date. I can afford this food because it's 99 cents or whatever. That way you're telling the universe, I want to manifest more things I can afford. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I hope that helps, Mexi. Okay. So I would definitely recommend working with amethyst right now. It'll help you with relieving your headaches, helping to fix the energy that's causing the headaches. So definitely amethyst right now until you're able to resolve the stress. Obviously, you can keep using amethyst after that, but if you want to look at something different, you know, we can totally look at that when you've got that resolved. But thank you so much, everyone, for all the gifts and for subscribing, for sharing, for liking, for joining the team. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much for choosing me for your energy healing journey, your Reiki sessions. Thank you so much. Remember, if you're interested in my class for learning my system of Divine Earth Reiki and getting certified for the first 2 layers of Divine Earth Reiki, tap the link in my bio. You'll see kind of, if you go down a little bit, you'll see a link to where you can purchase a spot in the class. That's happening in May. I can't remember the date, but you'll see the date if you tap on that link. I'll see you guys Tuesday night. Hope everyone has a good day or a good night wherever you are. Yeah, my birthday's on the 15th, so if anyone wants to send me a gift, I do have an Amazon wish list. There is a link for that if you tap the link in my bio. So you'll have to scroll down a bunch, but you'll see the Amazon wish list there if anyone's interested. Oh yeah, the 21st? I think I remember you saying that. Cool. Alrighty, well, thank you all, and I hope you all have a good day or a good night. See you later.